fuck this?
So, what's your name?
I'm Aaron.
Aaron? So, what will you do for Pocky?
The guy that was just on here, Daniel, in the Sele Sound Only shirt, I'd kill him.
Ah, shit, I left my weapons at home. That's... You got any weapons?
I got this blunt object. We use camera.
I can use both cameras on.
Yeah, but the problem is we need the camera, so unfortunately I can't kill him. Anything else?
I can bite the cat. Sorry, I forgot I ate some cat.
So, one last thing. Say .net.
Say what?
.net.
.net.
Okay. So, hey guys, you might remember this band, Descendants of Verdrick. They've been on Spankwagon before. We're here for a specific purpose.
Okay.
What would you do for Pocky?
Actually, I've never had Pocky, so I can't honestly say.
Whoa.
Sacrilegious and
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think you might have to leave, sir.
Okay. That's fine with me. I don't have to sit at the table anymore.
Okay, so, all right, what would you do for food? Slightly sweet, biscuity.
Kind of like a pretzel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do much. I'm pretty much I'm a drummer. That's all I do.
You can drum with the poppies.
Yeah, I could do a drum solo with the Pocky.
It could be an investment.
Give me another one.
That's a match.
Drum solo.
Okay.
Now you get to keep them and.
Huh?
Well, you get to keep them if you'll do one more thing. Look at the camera and say .net.
.net.
I'm going to show them to you. I think they are ridiculous. One is called Peekaboo, one is called Hello Dollar. And this always makes Carly and I giggle. You want to do them? You want to do them this time? Carly will do them this time. This is the Peekaboo. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hi, guess how we did that? Got to be sure the hand flies away. But when the hand flies away, make sure you've not become a cast member in Hello Dollar. Which looks like this. What? Sorry, hang on. 1, 2, 3. It's like, hello. It's like I'm a waiter with a tray. I wasn't seeing a lot of that. I just wanted to make you aware that you may work with partners sometimes that actually does that.
When you think about placing things in your fight, take yourself out of your fight and look at it. Look at it in your mind's eye as what you're going to do and what people are going to see. If you're watching two people go at it, you're not going to see hands. You're going to see a lot of movement and arms going everywhere and hands grabbing the face. You're going to make it look as vicious as possible.
Hey guys, it's Rob again, and we're here at a maid cafe. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Kaya, and this is the Kita Kita Maiden Hostess Club.
So, you guys are a cosplay group that's doing specifically maid cafes
Yes.
at anime cons? How long have you guys been doing it?
We're fairly new. We just started, our first convention we did was last May at Yomicon, which was at the Manchac Library.
Right.
We're a fairly new group.
Okay, so for those who may not know, explain the concept of a maid cafe.
So Maid Cafe started in Akihabara in Tokyo in 2002. The concept is that the customers who come in are the masters of the house. The males are Goshujin samas, which is lord or master, and women are Ojo samas, which are mistress or lady. And our waitresses, which are dressed up as maids, come in and serve their masters in the house.
So what are you just serving just like basic snacks, or?
We have teas, coffee, we have cakes and cookies as well. If we had access to a kitchen, we'd be doing more substantial food, but
and one thing I'm noticing as I look around here, a lot of people are playing board games.
Of course, yes.
So with what research I've done, seems like they do everything like board games, video games. You guys sing and dance as well?
Yes, we do. We have we rehearse like once a week or so,
Right.
and we do para dances or dances from an anime that may be familiar to our clientele.
Okay. So, how's the experience been so far here with Ikkicon?
I loved it. We have been in heaven. The people have been so nice, and we love our customers. We've had such a blast serving everyone and dancing. People have really gotten into the dances, and we love playing board games with y'all. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, from what I've seen yesterday and the day before, you guys have been pretty busy in here.
yeah, we have.
So it's really interesting. Just people just grab onto this idea, just jump feet
Yeah,
first.
I mean,
so.
it's not something you can get in America.
Unless you're like Twin Peaks or Hooters, but that's a total
Right?
thing,
No,
so
no, that's
not,
different.
not yeah. No,
No,
here,
we're not
guys,
for
so.
those kinds of purposes.
No. So one last thing.
Uh-huh.
Can you look at the camera and give us a .net?
Say what?
.net.
.net.
Hey, you already won some, you don't get any.
And Brayden, what will you do for Pocky tonight? Okay, this is going on the internet, so I don't think there are any parental dams.
Yeah, there's not. I mean, a man will do a lot for Pocky. You'd be surprised.
That's true. Alright, well, see, crazy Japanese thing.
Crazy Japanese.
Okay, just sit there for a moment and think about tentacles.
Tentacles.
Tentacles. Alright, I think that's enough. That's enough. You can stop there.
I'm sorry, what was that? I was just thinking about tentacles. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, Pocky, thanks a lot.
Oh,
See you, dude.
one more thing.
One more thing.
One more thing. Look at the camera. Say
Come
.net.
here, you'll be my
What's that?
human baby.
.net.
.net.
Louder, 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 louder.
I would do a lot.
Alright, well, right.
Oh, whoa, no.
No camera. Okay.
Sorry.
What do we have to do? What do we have to do? What do we have to do?
I'm afraid of cameras.
Whatever comes out of your mind.
Example.
Well, we had some guy earlier go on a rant about how he wanted to take all the Jews to a rave. So just something crazy.
What the fuck does he want Jews for, man? At a rave too? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, he wanted to dress himself up like Hitler and then take the mask off and saying like, "Oh, JK, there's no Hitler," and then everybody'd be happy.
It's like, motherfucker.
Yeah. So
I'm kind of bitching at the fact that the electric cigarette is pretty fucking expensive.
yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. I would rather have a good fucking cigarette, or at least every place in the United States to be smokable.
It's kind of moving against the direction.
You ain't shitting.
Right? I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want to be able to enter into a hotel with a cigarette lit instead of waiting in the cold? Waiting till it finishes.
Yeah.
Even if you have a fucking jacket, of course it's still gonna be cold.
Your hands, man. They're cold.
Exactly. Yes or no? Camera guy, do you agree with me, camera guy?
That's hypnotic.
All right.
And see, you can't even wear gloves to keep your hands warm because you can't.
You can't even hold a cigarette.
No, and the gloves catch on fire.
Exactly. It's flammable.
I know.
That is very true, my friend. That's very true.
All right, so what would you do to solve this problem?
What would I do to solve this problem? Fuck, that's a pretty good question, man. I could run for president. I could start a petition.
Or you could inject all the people who don't smoke with nicotine, and then when they come off of it, they'll need cigarettes. And
So,
then everybody will smoke.
so caffeine candy.
Yeah.
I guess that would work.
All right, so you do that for You do that for Pocky.
Huh?
All right, cool. Oh, before you do, one more thing. Just look into the camera and say .net.
.net.
Next question, Speed. Gentleman in the back. You, yeah, you.
able. They don't carry up.
And be very careful because there are a lot of less reputable people that will sell you classes on how to be a voice actor. I mean, and maybe an actor that you love something they've done. This is your back door into the industry. You know what? There is no back door. There isn't. And you've got to be an actor first. And that means most of us do stuff other than just acting. All of us do stuff, many other things as actors. We're actors first. And here's the thing, if you're going to take a class on voice acting, take one from somebody who's trained to teach it. You don't take a class like that because it's your favorite actor or your favorite ninja in such and such show. I teach acting classes. I don't teach voice acting classes. I could, but it's right now with the industry, the state that it's in, there's hardly any work for the people that are in it. I don't want to build.
That's the sad thing. It's like you can do all these things and be fantastic, but there's not a lot of work left. We've all been affected by like the mentoring thing. So if you can encourage people to start paying for anime, then there'll be a job for you.
Yes.
Or learning to animate.
Yes.
Learn to animate, make your own.
You make more money that way too.
Yeah.
Are you from here? Are you from Austin?
No, but
Where are you from?
I'm from Nashville, but I'll be coming to.
You're from Nashville?
Yeah.
You have a lot of opportunities in Nashville too, but Austin's a really good place to get a lot of acting opportunities on stage and in front of the camera. Yeah, there's all kinds of opportunities. Just go out, take classes, get on stage when you can. And if you can't, volunteer to work at a theater so that you can just be around and
watching good people.
Yeah, and absorption and lots of reading and lots of watching movies and every bit of every day should be an acting lesson to everybody, to any actor, that is.
Yeah, I used to live here when I was 10 to 13, and I took acting classes, and now I'm in the industry. And I did that here even. I did plays there too. And now there's way more of a legitimate industry in Austin than there was back in my day.
You got a great theater scene.
Yeah, it's great. So do that. And then here's the thing. Also, when I went to a conservatory to classical theater, we had one guest artist who gave me what changed my life with advice. Basically, he was like, don't wait for anyone else to happen to give it to you. If you don't like what's happening in theater, at the time everything was a revival musical, like Showboat. Seriously, Showboat? That was written in the 30s. Yeah. The 30s! The 30s. That's like a million years ago. Yeah, great. There's racism in it. Anyway, so but if you don't like what's happening in theater, then make your own. You're like, so we can just, hey, wait a minute, I know all the actors and all the crew people and writers. We can make our own theater. It's brilliant. So seriously, the DIY thing is kind of my whole thing. And it's why I now own a recording studio. It's bi-coastal, and I produce things. And it's because, and I didn't really go through the normal route. I got engaged after I got all this work. And most of the work I've got, like Ninja Turtles, Adventure Brothers, and all the anime has been completely on my own. So I say, F and go.
Hello, everybody. We are here at Ikkicon, and tell us your name and tell us really quick about your costume.
Hey.
Curious about this.
And I'm Mokana.
Okay. So, what will you do for Pocky?
I would steal all the world's leaders and sell them for Pocky.
One apiece, right? All right, cool. That sounds my way. That's what I would do for Pocky.
The Japanese leader, I'd have to keep him though.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to give that one away. Apparently, it appreciates in value until apparently Japanese people, they look like kittens, like most of their lives, and then they age all at once, and then they look like muscle men.
Yeah.
So you gotta sell it while it's good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, we'll give you this one more thing. Say .net to the camera.
.net.
Cool. just give us some examples of crazy, wild things that you would do for Pocky.
Okay. What wouldn't we do for Pocky? Let me see. You should have been here the last time we came here. We had signs that would have like, we would do anything for money or Pocky. We put wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Nudge, nudge. Yuri for Pocky. Yuri for Pocky.
Dance for Pocky.
Will you dance?
Would we dance?
Put on O. Put on O. Okay. I don't know that song.
All right. So, one last thing before you guys get to Pocky. I want you to all look in the camera once I get all of you in the shot.
I call it Pocky.
No, like playing the Pocky game.
All right, so just look into the camera and say .net.
.net.
Wait, we have to do it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. .net.
There we go. Sorry, we didn't mean to.
It's my crush.
I gave them.
Can we dance? Oh, now.
No bloodshed? Everybody's not injured? All right.
Got it.
I've got to have a side thing here because of something he said. Because there are all sorts of ways to do naps. I'll do arm breaks with somebody off stage with a dowel rod. Pop that dowel. We broke a girl's jaw on stage with a blackjack one time. She spit teeth. They were actually lima beans. Horrified the director when I said, "Here's what I have for you." And he's like, "Oh!" But he said you could use a bubble gum for a nap. Go ahead. Potentially. But I saw a production, a concept Shakespeare production of Julius Caesar with an all-female cast. It was set in a matriarchal society, so all the men's roles were done by women, and all the women's roles, the wives and stuff, were done by men. It was very interesting. But when they go to break the poet's neck, when they go to kill the poet, there's a number of ways to do it. You can do it with a dowel rod off stage. I like if you can get a small dowel rod in here, so when you come in behind, you keep this arm straight. This has the dowel rod, and as they turn their head, pop, snaps the dowel rod. You create one solid, but this theater company decided not to do that. They wanted a pop, 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 which there are ways to do that. I usually use like a water bottle and just crush it under my arm, and then you get that nice crackling sound. But this director wanted distinct pop, 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 so he did it assisted. He had somebody with a roll of bubble wrap. Big rubber. Well, here's the thing. Bubble wrap does not always go pop, pop, pop. As we know, sometimes bubble wrap goes. Well, guess what happened? They grabbed the poet, and what should have been a very tense, very dramatic moment, the audience goes. And I was sitting next to Chris Patton, voice actor, a friend of ours, who literally was crying and punching me in the shoulder, trying not to laugh out loud.
Ladies and gentlemen, who would do anything for Pocky?
Okay. Here's one thing though. All right. First off, what's your name?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Okay.
Boyfriend. Get out of the shot.
Yeah. She answered first. So, what would you do for a box of Pocky?
Do a silly dance.
Go.
Eat that. You don't need to talk.
Okay. So, one last thing before you get to Pocky. Look at the camera and say .net.
.net.
Wait, and he must be like...
What's your name?
Preston.
Okay. So, Preston, what will you do for Pocky? Hold on.
Well, rip it from your hands once. I would sacrifice a small little
tribe of innocent babies.
We're all out of babies,
Yeah, we
though.
can't do that now.
Yeah.
We just ran out. The last group did that.
What? I'd sacrifice the group that took my baby joke.
Oh, they went somewhere downstairs. I don't know.
All right, so we're out of
You're
babies.
involved.
All right, we're out of babies. What do you got? Anything else?
That was actually my best one. I guess I.
Not your girlfriend.
I
Do
do
you have
have
a
my
good-
girlfriend.
What can she do?
What can she? What can't she do?
I have magical girl powers.
Can you tell us a good joke? I mean a good joke.
No, she can't.
Can you tell a good joke?
No. I don't tell good jokes. I am a good joke.
Okay, well, let's just say girlfriend.
Okay.
What? No.
I will sell my girlfriend for Pocky.
No, you wouldn't.
Hey, it's been a while for the cameraman.
It's time for a change. I've been looking for a trade-in. I heard the value for girlfriends, kind of.
I don't know. I got well,
Would I get 3 boxes? I mean, come on, it's a human.
2.
3. Come on, it's a human.
2.5.
How many times do you get a human slave in your own house?
You would be surprised. I went to Thailand last week. Oh shit. Man, they clean like really. So.
Now, is that innuendo, or do you just literally mean clean?
No, clean.
Okay.
Dude, I got cats. So, no good jokes, but I'll go ahead and give it to you if you do only one thing.
What?
Look in the camera and say .net.
Epic.
So, guys, we're here with Steffi. So, Steffi, what would you do for Pocky?
I would submit myself to having somebody sing I Can Show You the World by that Aladdin song in the boxers. Like you'd have to do it.
I'm wearing briefs. That's part of the problem. So I'm out.
I'm wearing boxers, but I can't sing.
0 for 2.
Sure, we can find something. Hey, you want Pocky, right? So you gotta go through, right? You can't just slip out there.
I think something else. Anything just as funny?
Okay, stop it. Stop.
What, Ian?
You're just scaring me.
Anything else? What can you do?
I can stand on my
Do it. Right. Actually, one last thing. Look at the camera and say .net.
.net.
No.
Yeah.
But, okay, guys, I gotta stand up here now. Okay, this time, guys, we're gonna go full tilt boogie with sound. I want you to go not at the very top speed you've done, but just a little bit under it. Okay? I want you to go absolutely bananas on the sound. Okay? I want it to sound like a riot that's broken out. So, do me a favor. Face your partner. Take a deep breath. Focus, please. Remember, the most important thing right now is your partner's safety. The number 2 requirement is the safety of every other person around you. Your 3rd requirement is your own safety. Take a deep breath and focus, please. On the count of 3. 1. Hold on, that's okay. I'd rather you say wait. Please focus, people. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Stop! Okay, hang on, guys. No, don't applaud. Don't applaud that. Please. I asked you guys to go crazy on the sounds.
I thought so too.
I did. What I heard sounded like a Sunday school picnic for an order of silent monks. You have to understand, Carly and I very often spend all day in a little tiny padded room in front of a microphone going, so when we say scream and make a lot of noise, we kind of know what we're talking about. So I want you to do this again. You've got your sounds marked out. I want you to go bananas on the sound. Please focus. Remember the safety elements? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you can applaud, guys.
Hey, welcome to closing ceremonies, everyone. I think everyone's too tired to clap. I heard only a few woo-hoos. I'm gonna let all the staff come up and introduce themselves. Unfortunately, they're not all here. Some of them are back there. So turn around, point and stare. Hello, staff back there. I'm so sad. But just in case you don't know me, you weren't here at opening, I'm Beth Nelson, co-chairman of Ikkicon.
I'm Mike Loreto. I am the other co-chair of Ikkicon, and it has been a great pleasure to do this one more time, and we're looking towards the future to do many more.
Hi, I'm Ken Wallen, the guest relations director. I hope you enjoyed our guests this weekend. We had some great people here. And I have some of them here now to come up and say goodbye. In addition to all these guys, I got to hear the airship Isabella right here.
Wow, guys, thank you so much. Like I said at the beginning, I've been here every year since the first year. It's amazing to watch this thing grow and get better and better. Any of my fighters here? Yeah! You guys rocked yesterday and today. Thank you so much. This has been a great weekend, but I'm exhausted. I need to sleep now. Thank you, guys.
It was an honor to spend the new year with all of you guys, so thank you so much. And to the staff and the volunteers and Mike and Ken and Janae and everybody and Tara and Kara and everybody that helped us and volunteered. It's amazing, Team Era. Everybody's amazing, and if you guys like doing conventions, you might ask if you can volunteer at a convention. It's a really good way to see the con from a totally different perspective. So volunteer sometime. They can totally use your help. And staff and volunteers, I love you guys. I love all of you.
Okay, I don't have any voice today. Wow, and I can't even look excited because I'm so tired. But we get to sleep when we die, so that's okay. Thank you guys for another great Ikkicon. I've been here every year, and Ikkicon continues to get bigger and way better. I have some special people I need to thank. First, everybody make some noise for Jack Din, the guys that have provided all of our audio all weekend. They're the reason we're dropping hex screws and light bulbs out of the ceiling in this room, and that's kind of cool. My folks said they could hear the bass on the 24th floor, so way to go. And also waveform lasers that did the lasers and the lights and the video stuff. A special big thanks to the staff, specifically guest relations and programming, but really anybody that worked to make this convention happen and run as smoothly as it does. Thank you from all of us.
I just want to thank all of you guys and all of you guys for making it a fantastic way to spend New Year's.
So I would like to thank Ken and the whole staff. This is really great. This staff is incredible. I need chili, and it happens. I need a massage. In fact, I need a massage. Massage me, and it'll probably happen. You'll see. So anytime I can be in the Lone Star State, I'm really happy to. Because I totally left a piece of my heart in Texas. It's true. Well, in Austin specifically.
So I'm really glad to be back here. Thank you very much. This staff was awesome. This was really fun, and it was a great way to kick off this new year. And nay, decade. I think it's going to kick ass. I'm very excited. Thank you. Oh, and did anyone see that Doc Venture guy walking around? Right? I met him in San Japan, and he was like, oh, please come to Ikkicon. I was like, well, we're talking about it. I don't know what's going to happen. He's like, well, if you come, I'll totally shave my head and dress up as Doc Venture. So I held up my end, he held up his end. Texans are men of their words.
Thank you. Yeah.
Way too short for this microphone. Thank you so much for inviting me, and thank you to the staff. All the guest relations staff was so amazing. Ken helped me out so much. Thank you, and thank you to everybody else, all the fans and all the friends that I've met that I'm gonna remember forever. So thank you for making my New Year's awesome. Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for coming out, and that closes closing ceremonies. Thanks so much, everyone.
So, guys, this has been Ikkicon 5, only in Austin, Texas. It's been an experience.
It definitely has. It's definitely an orgasm, and
Oh, yeah.
one guy we interviewed actually had an orgasm.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah, well, it's... There are certain things I say you have to do at least once in life. Coming to an anime convention is definitely on that list. We try to give so much of the experience here for you. I don't even think that's going to be enough. You just got to go to one.
Yeah, you definitely have to go to one just to get the feel for it and see all the costumes and just get a feel for the people and just how crazy they are. So.
And even if you're even somewhat into it, or even just have like a passing interest, you know, even
no matter what you do, there's going to be somebody who knows more about a certain anime.
well, and not only that, I mean, really, people here are friendly.
Yeah,
you know, they are totally accepting. Yeah, you know, people see people in costume and think, oh, they're all freaks. No, they're not. They're actually pretty cool people.
In fact, you're impressed by that person's costume.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the mentality.
So, we really hope you enjoyed what you saw on this episode. Anything for Pocky exceeded our expectations. Yeah, we were going to try to do that elsewhere. Special thanks to Chris Ayers for letting me sit in on some of his panels and let me record. We'll post links to his website. You know, and just thanks to everybody who put this together because it was a really awesome time. We hope that shows through, and maybe you'll show up here. So, any last thoughts?
Overall, it was a good con. Sometimes people bitch like, oh, it's a bad con. No, this one was awesome. And definitely coming back next year, and hopefully we'll see you then.
Yeah, well, come here, nerd the fuck out. So, I'm Rob Liquor Store.
And I'm Brew.
And you've been watching Spankwagon on Spankwagon.
Not
Kawaii, bitches.